Hello, babies.
Hello.
How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing ducky.
But I realized too, like, they, like one of the differences between 10 and 10.2, they pulled the camera back.
Oh, that makes sense.
Welcome! Holiday prices on all items is...
So this protects against ice?
It's an ice ward, so a lot of it will,
Too expensive, you think? How about this?
Oh, now he lowers the prices.
I'll go
no,
with the...
he made the prices
Welcome.
higher. Dang. He made the prices go up because I told him the prices were too high. Oh, I think that's the one I haven't done yet.
Wait. It is here. Somewhere.
Isn't it so funny?
What's
too, because
here?
when I first played this game,
Something
Orin
you
seemed
should
like
see.
he was so old.
But, Sir Orin...
He said he's like 35.
It won't take long.
He's only 5 years older than us. Like, that's a 35-year-old that's listening.
He just seems like the average 30-year-old having to interact with teenagers. He's just like, I'm over this shit.
Like, for real. And this is where the Guado hang out once they get exiled. Well, they exile themselves anyway.
So who are the Guado? Like a
This place.
cult?
The
It's
Guado
just
is a
water,
race.
isn't it?
Okay. Is that
This is what
Seymour is?
spheres are made of.
Well, he's half Guado.
It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
What's their thing?
He's half human and half Guado.
Well, what's the Guado's thing?
The Guado are,
Fiends are also
they kind
attracted
of
to
want to
these places.
destroy Sphere, I suppose.
Okay. Are they just humans or they have powers?
No, they're like,
They got blue veiny wieners.
I think it's only physical attacks that work against him.
Doesn't all make sense. It's water.
It's not.
What the hell was that attack? He just hammers you?
Yep.
So what's that do? It like lowers the percentage of his things?
Yeah, something like that. It's like its own thing. Ethers are hard to come by in the game.
What do those do?
Those give you magic.
Oh, MP?
Yeah. So if you run out of MP, you can't use any kind of magic attacks, and some enemies need you to use magic attacks.
Yeah, that's literally what the ethers in Pokemon do. As do the potions in Pokemon heal you. Those are exactly the same. I threw a volleyball at the water. Not much, but hey, it's not much, but everyone do their part, yeah? Oh, it's gonna be fun when we play Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X 2, I should say.
What do you mean?
Because then it's gonna be me trying to figure out all this shit.
You'd like it, though.
Probably. It looks fun enough. Looks like a fun game, it just looks like a major time investment.
It is. That is for sure. Like, I kind of want to try an Arctic wind on it, but... It seems like piercing goes well with it. So I think I'll just use her to use potions on people. Instead of trying to use her to attack, because her attack is garbage.
Yeah, better use a return button. His isn't good either, only 47 damage.
Yeah, no, it's garbage.
Does he not have a better one?
I could switch him out for somebody else, but...
You want him to get the XP?
Yeah.
So he doesn't have a better attack though, is it?
No.
There's no status ailments, like just throwing and doing that 40 damage is the best you can do with Waka right now.
Yeah. It's like I don't mind taking a little bit longer on battles if it means, you know.
Boosting your guys up the way you want.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do some more boosting in the very next episode. See you later, babies.
Alright.
Bye bye. And we are back. Still fighting this boring ass water monster. Waka's like, I'm helping y'all.
I'm helping, y'all. I mean, he is a boss, so... then you do get to the point where you have plenty enough money and stuff for items and stuff. So it's like, it's not a huge deal for me to just waste stuff. Because I remember the last time I beat the game, like, I had so much stuff left over.
I am going to make myself some coffee. Sure. I'm going to like Jess's coffee. Pour myself a coffee.
No, I'm just gonna keep on.
We need a coffee because it's 11 at night. We just woke up like 2 hours ago. Because that's what happens when you work an overnight sleep schedule.
True.
You were up all night on your days off. And like, you know, it is what it is. It's like, do I like the overnights? It's fine.
Honestly, overnights are like my natural sleep schedule anyway, so.
The problem is, eventually I'm gonna be done with overnights. I'm gonna be going back to just working 9 to 5.
That's gonna be a fun time period.
Because when I work 9 to 5, they'll let me go out and do stand-up comedy more because I want to go back out and do stand-up comedy more. Content for my channel because I can upload good stand-up clips. See, a lot of early stand-ups, they make the mistake of uploading all their shit onto the internet, and it's like, dumb.
Why not?
Because you suck, and that's the impression you're putting out into the world. You're still not good yet, you know? Now, my train of thought is, honestly, am I going to record every show? Yes. Am I going to upload it to YouTube? Yes. But
I also think it's a mistake.
no, I'm going to wait until after I'm an established name, and I'm going to release it, you know, brand it as before he was good, his early things. Like, I'm going to make I'll probably make a channel exclusively for that. And basically it's going to be branded as like, you know, here's my show, watch the show I did from this date when I was only such and such into comedy. This is kind of a history of my history as a comic, and this is really more for people who are interested in the history of me rather than stand-up fans because I'm not good at this point. Like, if you like good stand-up comedy, you're going to hate this playlist.
You know what? I'm gonna...
Oh, fuck yeah. This guy, you bitch, she shoots fire at you. Throw a grenade at me. What the fuck? Isn't it funny the dumbest things you can think of as a kid and you feel proud about? Like, I remember one time I was writing a story. And one character was like, hey, there's no reason to throw the book at me. Like, I'm gonna throw the encyclopedia at you.
Alright, so I'm just gonna switch out people.
I'm just gonna ignore that amazing joke I just told.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
When I was a kid, I wrote a story where one character said, there's no reason to throw the book at me. And the guy's response was, I'm gonna throw the encyclopedia at you. Get it? Because encyclopedias are bigger and heavier than a book. Big books.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was saying, I'm gonna throw a really big book at you. exactly. You just did 4,000 damage and it's still up.
Exactly.
And before you were doing
been
200 a turn,
forever.
this match would have been forever. This match was made for aeons, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm done with you. You may leave.
Bring out Orange, because Orange has piercing. Let's see, what's lower this turn? I'm not going to use his overdrive because I don't know if this thing will just absorb the magic.
Exactly, you don't want to risk it. Oh, let me send your plane safe.
Oh, I killed it. Oh my god, if I had given him all that HP after I only needed to hit it once, I would have been so mad if I ever even knew. Okay, so it didn't have that much more. It still would have taken me a bit, but I totally could have done it with the guys that I had.
It would have taken you so much more, Jess.
Don't know if you can play it back.
Checked. Left
You
it
hit
here
that
10
thing with
years.
What, another 30 turns?
Maybe something more like, yeah, probably.
Play it back.
And that's a lot. Don't act like that's not a lot, especially with all the gameplay and stuff. It totally is because what's it called?
taking? Well, you said it was going to be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I
And the
thought I'd
thing
record
too,
it all
it's
in
just like the
this
comm is 10
to
years,
show to my
right?
wife and kid, you know.
Orin
This
was
is no pleasure
25.
cruise. Hey, Braska, ain't this supposed to be a
Wait, so
grand
does
occasion?
that mean that,
Where the
yeah, it
cheering
would mean that
fans, the
Jax
crying
had
women.
Titus at fucking
This is it.
17?
Yeah, that was something we were talking about
People
off
think
camera
twice
based
about
on their
leaving.
ages. If Orin's
If
only
you
like
say
32,
so.
35.
Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come
same
back.
Age, then and
A
Titus is
parade for
17. That means he
Braska,
must have had him when
vanquisher
he
of
was a little
sin.
teenager too.
And it would explain why the mother was constantly not paying
should
attention
go.
to him because she was
Day
a
will
teenage
break
girl
soon.
too, probably.
And also why he was a bad dad because he was still figuring his
Oren,
life out.
could you stand closer
And
to
he
him?
was probably resentful that he got this girl pregnant in the first place.
This is kind of funny, this sphere with the little things, where it's like, hey, stand closer
Good.
to him, you know,
That should
meanwhile
do
you have
it.
these two tough, mysterious fantasy guys, and it's the
What's
kind
the
of thing
matter?
that you get in real
Afraid
life,
I
like, stand
might
closer for the
bite.
picture, smile,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Braska, you
And
should
it's
take
funny
one
too because Orin
It'll
and
make a
Jax
great gift for little
basically
Yuna.
almost don't get along. Yeah,
I
this is the
suppose.
man that he became to
Lord
trust so
Braska,
much that when he became
We shouldn't
like,
be wasting
oh,
our
wait,
time
I'm
like
giving,
this.
Yeah, it doesn't
What's the
matter.
hurry,
Sure,
man?
I'm
here's a
sorry,
quick
I'm
question.
giving
Let me tell
spoilers
you
on a
what the hurry
20-year-old
is.
game.
Alright, here's a
Oren.
spoiler, because I want to ask this question. Did they ever try to give, like, Jet, like, more to him, redemption arc, or is
What's
it just
the
kind of
point?
like, yeah, he was an
Wasn't
asshole?
on some pleasure
No, they
cruise.
gave him a more than him
I
arc,
think there's more.
Like, it's...
but he was still a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was one of those like more to him, but not really.
It's one of those things where it's just like...
It's like this was an alcoholic that finally got hit his rock bottom and got
If
his
you're
shit
sitting
together.
there watching this,
And with that, tune in next time,
it
babies.
means you're stuck
Bye.
in Spira
Bye.
like me. You might not know when you'll
And we're
get back
back.
home,
And we're back.
but you better not
See?
be crying.
Exactly.
Although I
It's
guess
like
I'd
it's like there's
understand.
more than, but you're
But you
still
know
a
what?
dick.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on.
You see what I'm saying?
Like you're
like
watching
that.
an alcoholic
Remember,
literally
my
like
son.
go
Like
hit
that.
his rock bottom.
It's like one of those things where it's just like, you know... I
Never
always
mind,
hate
I'm
it
no
when
good
it's
at these
like, you know...
things.
the guy's a dick to his kid or whatever, and then they try to frame it like, you know, he was toughening his kid up for the world or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, frame it like he was actually
as an adult,
okay.
Though, you watch that and you're like, no, that's toxic behavior, bro.
I believe in you.
But he was also like 25 when he died.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We're 5 years older than this man when he died.
I'm not explaining him. I'm just, you know, I'm not waving it away, but I'm saying some forms of media try to do it. You know what I mean?
But it was too late.
He was
like
serious.
it's just exactly like it was, but it was too late. Yeah.
Had already accepted his fate.
Like it's one of those things where it's like, you know,
Jacked
they try to.
He was always talking about going home to Zanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually. But Jacked changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home. Back to Zanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys.
See, it's
Maybe
like it shows
I
that
had to start accepting my own fate.
it shows that kind of like that like acceptance of like that my dad was a bad, like not a great dad, but at least he wasn't like a terrible person.
Yeah,
it's like when you come from a broken home of sorts, you know, it's just like when you finally get to the point where you realize that your parents were just people.
It was funny. I was gonna say, like, Jack's one of those guys who fucking has his own, who abandons his own kid, but then gets shacked up with a woman, and then like raises her kid and loves that kid like it was his own. Like I was thinking, like how funny would it be if like that's what he did with Yuna?
That would be some shit.
Like he basically treated like
but
she was the father figure to Yuna. She
would
never
that
had.
have been though? Like that would explain like Yuna's like absolute adoration of Jack.
Because he's daddy.
So like my daddy went and died. This is my actual daddy.
He's my nice uncle.
And meanwhile, the actual son is just like, go fuck yourself, Yuna.
Exactly.
He was a dick. And she's like, no, not my daddy.
Yeah?
Jack loved you.
Here's something I was thinking too.
Oh, come on, please.
Oh, come on.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
It's true though. I'm thinking if I were to have that difficult conversation with a 17-year-old that had daddy issues, oy. I'd probably be just as monotone about it myself.
I just feel like, listen, I'm giving you this information. Do with it what you will.
It sucks getting older too, and you know why? Because it's just like it's that point in time where you start agreeing with Triton instead of Ariel.
That's a good point. Yeah.
She's just like,
I'm 17.
I'm an adult.
No, you're not.
And he's basically, no, you are not. You are absolutely still a child, and you need to go back to your fucking room.
It's one of those things where it's like, remember, like back.
So you
in,
know
like,
that's when your dreams have died.
In like the 2010s, people were like framing that story as like, oh, this is such an anti-feminist story, and now people are trying to rebrand it as a pro-feminist story. I'm just
How about it just be a story?
You know what? No, here's the thing. It's just that life is
Funny
complicated.
Idea.
People are complicated, and the lens in which you view it. Because some people view it as, you know, she gave up her soul for a fucking, for 2 legs and a vagina, and a man she doesn't know. But on the other way, you view it of like, hey, she went for what she wanted and didn't listen to anyone else, you know?
True.
But at the same time, she's also a teenager. Teenagers should not go for what they want.
Exactly. Well, not like in that case, and not in that kind of scenario. Not for romance.
Not for life-changing decisions.
No, like,
Like the one post someone made.
The only time you should be making life-changing decisions for like a teenager, I believe, is like if they're gonna die if you don't.
Someone made a really funny post. It was like, when I was 17 years old, I wanted to get a Limp Bizkit tattoo, but I couldn't because I wasn't old enough. I cried and I punched the wall. A couple of years later, they let me take on thousands of dollars in debt and student loans.
Straight up, though. You know, and because that's the weird thing about age, is just like they say when you're old enough, but it's just like, what's a couple of months do any difference either way?
I mean, I understand.
And how far out.
It's one of those things where it's like, when it comes to age, you could always make that argument. Like, that argument literally always exists no matter what age you choose. But that's why it's important that you kind of just need to have lines in the sand, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just like,
true.
You know, a fucking...
But it does feel unfair, though, sometimes.
Yeah, and it's just one...
Hi there.
But it's just like, you know,
Would you
again,
look
it's
at
like
this?
There really is no
They
way
always
of doing this.
leave
There's
me
really
behind.
No way of dropping it back.
Oh, you want me to scratch you?
I feel so bad for Plasko.
There. Good
like,
boy.
because he always gets the short end of the stick,
How'd you
man.
know what it wanted?
Like, he just loves chocobos.
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey,
Yo,
what job
I bet
do you see me
Plasko
doing?
is autistic. Chocobos are his, like...
Breeder. Make him a breeder. He's not.
Yeah, I think so too. You know,
Like,
I
his
might just
special
give it a
interest
try.
is chocobos, man.
I was just
Like,
saying,
he became a whole knight because of
I
it.
totally know how chocobos
Should
were
I
created.
Would Captain Lucille let me?
The creator of Final Fantasy was on the farm, and he looked over and he saw a horse. And then he looked on to his right and he saw a chicken. Looked back to the left and saw a person riding the horse. Looked back to his right and saw a chicken. And he was like, "You'll be crazy." Is that chicken?
I bet I could ride this giant chicken.
What if this chicken was the size of the horse?
Wow,
and
that
people rode
sounded
it?
really sexual.
That I can ride this giant chicken if he had said cock. That didn't sound sexual at all. What, because you said ride? I bet I could ride this giant... No one talks like that during sex. No one's
Like, what if
"Ride
somebody
that
did?
giant
Like, what would
chicken."
you react like if I said, like, yo, hon, I want to ride your giant chicken?
We would sit down and have a conversation.
We would have a conversation.
Oh yeah, I found something out. Do you remember that old viral comedy video about that chick giving a dry blowjob?
What is that? What?
It was a comedy video. This girl's just like, you know, it looks like it's the intro to one of those pornos, and she's describing the blowjob she's gonna give, and it's just miserable sounding. It's gonna be so dry. I'm gonna use my teeth and just really And the guy's like, yeah, exactly. The guy's like cringing, like, no, don't,
Like,
no.
please,
Like,
for the love of God, don't do
Like, it's
that.
clear that she doesn't know how to give a blowjob, and she cringes to do it wrong. And then,
I mean,
but that was
honestly,
the thing.
in this day and age, people would there's somebody that's into that.
And she was like, fucking...
Somebody's totally into a girl
nice, dry,
giving
toothy
bad
blowjob.
blowjobs.
But
Like,
it was
they're like, I want it to hurt.
So, like, you know, she was, like, dabbing her tongue with a napkin, like, it's gonna be so dry for you, baby.
Oh.
But anyway, it was only until recently that I realized that the chick in that video went on to play Erin in The Office. And
Wait, what?
yeah, she, you know, obviously it was a sketch, so obviously...
Oh, it was a sketch? Like, she
Yeah.
wasn't legit?
No.
I thought you were talking about a video
real
of, like,
porno?
E-fucked.
No, not a real porno. It was a fucking comedy sketch on fucking YouTube.
I thought you were talking about, like, a video off E-fucked or something, where it's like the girl is just saying the worst, vile shit possible
Nah.
to do to your dick, and she was serious.
Nah, it was a comedy sketch, but then the actress went on to go play Erin in The Office, and apparently, I guess she's embarrassed by that video because she's been
I mean,
trying to
that's
scrub it from
fair.
her. I don't think so. I'm like, it just shows your comedic range, you know, be proud of it.
Well, you know what? It's just like, it's the whole entire thing with, like, you know,
Jess,
just women in general.
tell me all about women in general next time, babies. Bye.
Bye.
And we're back. So you were going to talk about women in general. Something about, like, they can't drive, they're superficial, they're obsessed with just shopping.
No, it's just that it's just like, when you make, like, sexual jokes and stuff, like, then people, like, assume that you're a whore for some reason.
Yeah.
And they talk to you as such.
Exactly.
And it's, like, literally the rudest thing.
Like, oh, you make sexual jokes. That means it must be easy for me to fuck you.
Exactly. So just, like, I could see why she would be cringed at that video, because now she's getting messages.
Oh, that's probably not even it now. It's probably, like, the fact that, like...
I guarantee you that's exactly the reason.
Nobody fucking saw a fucking 11-year-old comedy video of this chick who's now an established actress and thought, wow, she's a whore. You know what I mean?
Yes, they most absolutely did.
They did not. There's no fucking way. I have too much...
Guaranteed she has so many dick pics flooding her DMs.
Here's the thing.
Just because of that stupid-ass video.
I don't think it has anything to do with the video. I think the guys who sent her dick pics would have done it anyway. Regardless.
Yeah, but it exasperates it.
Just like when we found out that fucking Donald Glover was in an old fucking video that the whole joke was...
Oh, I'm like trying to figure out why this keeps on sliding down my face. It's like, oh, because it's not tight enough.
Ah, so this
must have been yours.
Alright, so this video is about to get demonetized. Donald Glover was in a video where the whole punchline was rape.
Oh, well.
Like back in the 2000s, it was a sketch called Bro Rape, and it was all about frat boys getting raped. Which, honestly... I mean, does happen, so it's like trivializing this thing is kind of insensitive when you think about it.
It is kind of insensitive when you think about it.
Like they play it for laughs, but what they're talking about isn't too far off, you know? It's just like one of those things where it's just like, I find, you know, it's called Bro Rape, and it was like filmed like it was like a news, like, you know, like we're doing a special on Bro Rape. You know, some frat boys just hanging out, they invite Joe to play some beer pong, listen to some, who was it, Dave Matthews Band. But then next thing you know, he's got your fucking pants around your ankles and he's taking you or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, no, shit like that actually really does happen to men. Like, that's not too far off. Like, you're exaggerating it for comedic effect, but...
Which you shouldn't.
No, something I don't mind exaggeration, because like, that can help point out issues and stuff, but, like, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, ugh. It just didn't age well, you know?
Welcome.
It's one of those phrases where it's like a gentleman is someone who doesn't offend somebody on accident. And it's kind of like, you know, if you're like, alright, we're gonna do this really edgy sketch that's gonna fucking talk about this dark subject, you know, like if it was like more like, you know, like we know how fucked up this is, but we're gonna joke about it anyway, versus joking about it and being completely unaware how fucked up it is, you know what I mean?
Come on, don't say that.
They had one part that I remember being funny, which was
I say what I want.
Well, I mean,
Since
that's
I was a
just
kid.
like, you know that, like,
Oh, so you're an adult
that
now?
stupid, 4chan or Reddit thing where it's like, you know, like, rape day?
Yeah.
Where it's like guys go out and rape chicks and then they brag about it on Reddit or 4chan or something.
Which again didn't
and like
happen.
literally, well, even so, it's and like literally like every man on this thing is like, bro, it's just like it's not that deep. It's just a joke, and it's just like, these things actually do happen. So it's not actually all that funny.
Exactly. It's like,
you know, that makes us women actually scared to go out on that day. Because we're not sure what kind of crazy motherfucker is actually going to listen to that bullshit.
Exactly. There is a chance that someone could rape us on a regular day. We don't need to be a meme to rape
Hey, don't
us.
ask me.
Exactly.
Like I said, I understand the idea of the joke that's a pushback against,
You
like,
think so,
know,
too?
kind of, like, politically correct culture, you know what I mean? The fact that, you know, like, it makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. I
get it,
understand
yeah.
the joke. I just don't think it's funny.
Yeah, me neither, yeah.
You know?
It's kind of, yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, it's the kind of joke I could laugh at if it was not real life. Like, if it was in a movie, if some character's like, we should have rape day. You know what I mean? Like, you could laugh like that guy is such an idiot and that is such a dumb idea. You know what I mean? But, like, in real life, it's like, oh, come on, bro.
Which is what you're supposed to assume that these guys are saying this tone in, but it's like, it's also on the computer. Like, it's on text. Like, text is hard to find, like, understand inflections.
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
I mean, it's hard to understand inflections in general.
Oh, yeah, but in the one sketch, there was one... There's a lot of scenes that didn't age well.
You know something I noticed about language?
What's that?
It's like, oh, sorry.
You don't have to apologize every time I gesture for you to lower your voice. Just lower your voice.
I tend to get loud when I get, like, interested in a subject. What was I talking about?
Something about rape. Oh, Jesus.
See, and that's how you make rape jokes funny. But, crap, I forgot.
Like I said, there was one part that didn't age well, particularly in the sketch,
Can we
which
go
was...
now?
There's literally a scene where Donald Glover
must
rapes a
leave.
guy.
Anything
I forget I forget how it
Make
started.
sure
Like,
you're
he fucking
prepared,
walks in and
right?
he like hands him a drink. Hey, we're gonna have so much fun. Yeah, have a drink. This is so awesome, bro. You should take off your pants. You know, he's like, what? Yeah, come on, take the pants off, bro. Oh man, this is so much fun. We're having so much fun just hanging with the bro. Yeah, take your underwear off, bro.
That's like, what's that one video you show me all the time? Like,
Poop so hard?
No, with the video camera, the video.
Oh,
and
that
it was like a
one,
fake
yeah.
out commercial.
Yeah, I forget. I fucking forget who did it. But it was a fake VHS commercial that just turns dark and rapey. It was real. I really enjoyed that. It was funny. But anyway,
I really enjoyed that.
but literally, like, Donald Glover's raping this guy, and he's yelling, "Bro, bro!"
I'm sorry.
I know, and it's like one of those things where it's like
I shouldn't find that funny, but
No, see, you find the comedic exaggeration funny. It's just there's too much real world shit.
exactly, it's one of those things where you'll get that initial laugh, but then you think about it,
Not even, I wouldn't say.
and you're
even
like,
that.
why did I laugh?
But then it was like there was one part that was funny in the sketch because they fucking did they were parroting To Catch a Predator. So it was these frat boy rapists who were coming to rape other frat boys, and they're like let's see what's in the bag in your bag, and it's like, oh, GameCube controller, bottle, some Smirnoff Ices, a black dildo,
Huh.
covered in Axe body spray.
Wait, did I see a Waka out there?
A Waka out there? Waka's in there.
A Waka selling high potions
Oh,
for
Waka.
really...
Welcome.
A Waka. I thought you said a Waka.
No, I just read it wrong.
I thought you said a Waka.
Waka.
Like there's more than one Waka. There
Is
several
actually.
Wakas.
There's several Awakas.
Mm-hmm.
There's two. He has a brother.
No, I said.
Who you don't meet until the end of the game.
Are you not listening to me? I'm saying Waka. Waka, Waka, Waka.
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm just ignoring it for my point.
Yeah.
I love you, honey.
Do you? You love me so much you're ignoring me to make a point?
I think it's fair.
Someone
Let's
should
buy high potions.
Someone should watch nature documentaries, especially when it comes to fucked up shit, and replace the animals with Pokemon.
Don't forget to smile, remember?
Ah,
Oh,
are we
you're
such
right.
a...
I'll try and remember.
I hate you so much, Titus.
What did
He
you
just
say to her?
literally said, remember to smile.
You look prettier when you smile.
It's such a cringe. Guys, every guy out there that ever hears this, I hope this reaches at least one man. Don't ever ask a woman to smile more. Ever. It's creepy, we don't like it, and we instantly lose respect for you. Literally.
You're just like, look prettier.
Like,
for me.
Rob has known me for 10 years now, and has never once told me to smile more.
Well, now I'm gonna start doing it.
Don't do that. Instant respect loser. Like, I may love you, and I may live with you, but we have no more respect.
You know, you're so serious. You need to smile more.
I hate you so much.
You're like, never tell Robert something you don't like.
Straight up.
I'm like,
The moment he found out I don't like the texture of socks was like game on.
we've been dating for years, and I never realized you hated the texture of my socks. You would just casually be like, oh, can you take your socks off? And I just did without thinking about it. And then I learned that you hate it, and now it's like, I could use this to bother her.
And he did.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it legit bothers me.
I'm like Danny Elfman.
We had a conversation about it.
I'm like Danny Elfman. It's like I do things that people don't want.
Alright, babies, that's the end of the episode.
Tune in next time.
Bye.
And we're back. Hello, guys. Hope everyone's doing well out there.
Hello.
Jess does this weird thing where, like, she'll get really into the game and she'll start breathing weird. It sounds like she's smoking a cigarette or something.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you.
Which it's funny because,
We were
like, if you were the
surprised you
landlord
decided
and
to
listening
come
to this,
so
you'd be
soon.
like, is she smoking in there?
Pleasantly
You'd be wrong. She's
surprised,
just
of
really
course.
invested in the game, and it's fucking weird.
Lord Seymour sends his apologies
right
for
now.
having left without
that.
notice.
Weird.
Can you hear that
It's
on
quite
the audio?
alright.
I don't know. Maybe.
I have one question, if I may, sir.
Who
Milady?
the fuck does your hair?
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
Would Master Seymour let
But
me?
of course, my lady.
I mean, their hair
Lord
is
Seymour
either
wishes
horns or
nothing else, I'm
vines,
sure.
or it's like nappy, and those are like dreads.
Goodbye.
That's the only explanation.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort
I wish Lulu
you.
would just pull rag. Nope. This child is marrying
You know,
no
come
one.
to think of it, it's just like
We're
they
all
don't
with
really
you.
do black hair very
Do
well in
as
video
you
games.
will.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Aaron,
That
sorry.
was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir.
Such a hot dog. Yes, sir. Good girl.
Did you call him a hot dog?
Oh no!
You called him a hot dog?
Albert!
Oh no, Albed! Riku screams. Like literally, Riku screams this. I'm just gonna go save. You're like, hold on guys, I need to go get some items.
Let's be honest. Waka is what's it called? I think Waka is racist towards the Albed, but he's too much of a beta male to actually do anything.
Oh, for sure.
Like, he's the kind of guy who would just, like, if he saw an Albed walk into the bar, he would just stare at him, and he would never actually try to fight
Yeah,
the
he'd be
guy.
like the racist at the bar that's just like, just
He'd be muttering
stares,
under his breath.
daggers.
No, he'd be the one just muttering, like, guess I let anyone in here now.
Exactly. Okay, that's not actually. See, there's that dark humor, yo.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing. It's dark humor because that's such pathetic behavior, and we're mocking him for having that behavior.
It's true.
We're not endorsing that behavior. We think it's funny because it's so fucking
It's
pathetic
so bad.
and petty.
Like, no.
Like, if Riku had just been upfront about being Albed, Waka wasn't gonna be like, I'm kicking her out of the group.
Like, he would
Or
have
I'm
just
gonna fight her. He would have just grumbled. Like,
He would have grumbled for like a month.
Exactly.
And then he would start to actually get to know her and be like,
Start to
she's
warm up
okay
to
for
her.
an Albed.
Exactly. Which is funny because that's how like a lot of fucking people's racism actually works.
It's true.
They're able to justify in their head.
You're
okay,
wasting
well,
our
he's a
time."
good one.
Exactly, and it's just like, no, it's like if you have to think they're a good one, then you're racist.
Exactly. That's how they what's it called? That's how they do the gymnastics in their head to still think racism is correct while also acknowledging that this person's a solid dude. You know.
Like, is this critical race theory?
No. Critical race theory has to do with applying how races works with power structures, which is funny because someone
I
pointed
think
this
I
out.
should actually study that. I'd find that interesting.
So many white people, well, not but a lot of the people who are against. There's a lot of white people who are against critical race theory. And they're very outspoken about it. But they all use critical race theory to back up their arguments. And so that's
Lady Yuna.
funny.
because they're just like, oh yeah, well, what about how white?
That's why I think it's really just a language barrier people have. Like
for instance,
everyone
someone was
has
like,
such vastly different cultures, you know.
someone made a point where like they were just like, how come the government doesn't do such and such for white people, but they do black people? And then like the comment was like, you're using critical race theory right now. You're applying the what's it called, the treatment of white people and comparing it to the power structure of such and such. That's critical race theory. You're doing it. You're literally doing it. And while objecting to critical race theory, you are literally implementing
Translation?
critical race theory.
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us.
God bless!
It's so funny too because that's Riku's brother.
You know what's so funny and stupid to think?
And it's so funny too because Waka never even questions why Riku understands what the Albed says. He's like, you speak Albed? Man, you're a smart cookie. You learned that all on your own,
Do you know
huh?
what's funny, but also kind of sad?
What?
We have all these complex theories about human relations and like race and shit like that. Just because humans can't fucking get along.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't need to study other races if all the races just fucking got along.
That's true. But it's like we all grew up in such vastly different cultures, you know?
You know what? It's a fact of, you know what? We were born in the world we have. We were, you know, you're born in the world you're born in, and this is what we have to do to make it work. But it's just like, you know, if people weren't such fucking dicks to each other, we wouldn't need to fucking have all these complex theories about shit.
Oh, do you know what I should switch out? Because, we have the disruptor on magic. So let's put Warren out. Use his,
You have plenty of time with that, so don't rush it.
I know, I just get scared. Anytime I get a timer on anything, I immediately panic.
Lou! That's just...
He's like, oh shit, wish we still had Lulu. Lulu, come back.
I hope Benjara doesn't, like... I hope it's super effective and it doesn't give it HP.
I was gonna say, is she
the way
about
the
to heal
directional
it?
buttons work, it's weird.
So what's the mana beam? Is that just a massive attack?
Yeah, might kill me.
All three of your guys, it does damage to all of them.
Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to get yellow.
Yes. See?
You're right, I need to just take my...
Yeah, because let's go. You literally have 20 seconds, which is so... It's one of those things, like, when you're a comedian and you're used to being up on stage, 20 seconds is a long fucking time.
True.
Like, you don't believe me? Go set your timer and stand in silence for 20 seconds. See how quickly you fucking get bored.
Alright, let's try to pull it slower. Oh, it's me. Never mind. So I'm just gonna let...
Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. No, I have an idea. If he's gonna use a big, powerful beam that kills everyone, right?
I should use Yuna.
Summon an Aeon.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
the Aeon will take the hit.
I should start playing smarter. Let's be good.
The Aeon will take the hit.
And then I could use my overdrive on it.
Well, I was gonna say
if it doesn't kill it.
Well, I was just gonna say the Aeon will take the hit, and if it does kill then you have, you know, turn. It has to charge again before it can do it again, and then in turn you attack with the guys you can't afford to lose.
Oh, and the Aeons have a sensor too, so I could actually check and see what it does. It's gonna kill me.
That's good. Right? Better.
Yeah, better for the Aeon to die than the whole party.
Exactly. So basically, just use Aeons as balls.
And then I'm gonna switch out Waka for and then I'm gonna switch out Orin for Riku so I can use magic on it.
Well, I was gonna say, like, hopefully fucking it doesn't send out another one of those despeller things. Right on cue.
Right on time.
I was gonna say, so you might want to...
Okay, so I'm gonna go summon out, Waka instead of Riku. Or Orin right now.
And have Waka just throw a volleyball at that thing.
I'm just gonna use Yuna to heal everybody. Yeah.
Alright, well, will we defeat this monster? Tune in next time, babies. Bye.
Bye.
We're back. Keep the audience entertained.
Are you guys not entertained Rock, hit him with that overdrive. Hopefully that just killed him. Nope. Now I might be able to use one more overdrive. Got one Aeon left with one overdrive. So, let's switch you out for the get Riku out here. Use Electro Marble. Yeah. Summon Thought. Go on, Thought. Go for it. Thought that was supposed to be Thor's. Okay. Great. Cool. Oh, shit. To die. Oh,
wait, what? It just stopped.
It got interrupted because I'm not able to,
What?
I'm supposed to have not been able to have any summoning because oh shit, that worked out so good.
Mm-hmm. I still don't understand how it got interrupted.
Because my Aeon wasn't supposed to be out during that.
I don't understand. Last time you had an Aeon out and it fired.
It's because the Disruptor came out and it negates all summoning and magic, so my Aeon, I guess it didn't account for my Aeon already being out when I got that thing to pop out. And it, like, disrupted the mana beam because my Aeon was supposed to be dismissed.
Why? That makes no fucking sense. It was already
It
summoned.
makes sense, but it's also like...
No, it
I feel
doesn't.
like that was a weird glitch that they just didn't account for.
No, I was just thinking probably sometimes my guess is probably that sometimes the laser just has a chance of failing.
Maybe.
So I'm just saying, like last time, it was like you had an Aeon out, and it was able to shoot it. I don't see why it wouldn't this time.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Al Bhed?
Oh, now
Why?
you figure it out.
Well,
Well, he should have asked earlier when he was in battle.
I'm Al Bhed. And that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We
You're
knew you'd be
racist.
upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you, Al Bhed, used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's
Religious
teaching.
arguments.
Oh, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking.
Oh my god.
Nothing
this
will
is
ever
so
change
cringe.
that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know.
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. So Aron isn't Al Bhed too, is he?
come
That
on,
was
Waka.
Fahrenheit.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Al Bhed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean,
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al Bhed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
Here's the real point.
Let him
Are
go.
we not going to talk about
Give
the
him
fact
time
that her
to
brother
think.
just attacked them?
Oh, they go over that later.
But just the fact they're not talking about that now. That was your
nothing to
brother? Why did he
apologize
attack
for.
us? Can we even trust her? How can we
Alright,
trust her? Her
let's
brother just
ride.
fucking attacked us.
You sure
Maybe
you
she's
know
a
how to
spy.
drive
Like,
this?
no, like, everyone just trusts her implicitly, even though she's part of the group that literally
Better than
just
Kamari
has
does.
been attacking them. Like, her loyalty was never called into question.
True.
Yeah, that's so stupid. That should have been a plot point. Can we trust
I
Riku?
hope that
That's why I like
not too mad
Tentu
at
so much, because
Waka.
they don't make stupid
Hey, not at
plot
all.
points like this, where it's just like, ain't nobody gonna ask
Thank
no
you.
questions around here, huh? Okay.
No, it's one of those things where it's like...
in Tentu, she's just
Say,
like, no,
what do you
I
think of
like
Riku?
asking questions, actually.
It's just the fact that it's
She's
like they fucking...
fun
They
to
don't
be
have time
with.
for this dumb plot point because they have all these other
all?
dumb plot points, you know?
Well, I can
I can tell she's not a bad person. Because when I was
Yeah.
kidnapped by her
You know
people,
what the
she
problem
was
is?
nice to
She's
me.
just another Al Bhed to Waka.
Like seriously, he bet all of that based on his first encounter with her, which is that
Like,
she's
Waka's
kind of
head is hard as a
she was
rock.
nice to me once.
bet it's because of
she
Yevon,
brought me
or,
food
you
and
know,
talked to
something
me
like
one
that.
time,
Well,
and then
there's
we
more
went on
to
a
it
little
than that.
adventure together.
Because, I mean, the thing is that it's like,
Waka
I
doesn't like the
understand the
Al Bhed
people of Spira acting
because
like
of his
this,
brother
because they all
Junko.
live in secrecy,
Oh,
and they all
he
guard
used a
their
Machina
emotions
weapon,
and
right?
shit.
And got killed by Sin.
But, like,
Killed.
he just grew up in a
My
whole
old man.
different time. He was like the star player of
Damn
like
you,
the
Jack.
football team
What?
of the city.
No, nothing.
Oh, we'll go
Hey,
over more about
can
how they
someone,
shouldn't trust Riku
like a
next
human
time.
become Sin
babies.
ever?
Bye.
I
Bye.
can't say that I know. But why?
And we're back.
Just
And
a
we're
thought.
back. So it's just like Tidus is part of the
Sin is the
Xanarkand.
punishment
Like he's
for,
supposed to be like
and
a
the incarnation of
personable like
crimes we have
TV
committed.
star. And
So
he's
no
sitting
one
here
really knows
asking
what it
no
is.
questions.
There's no need
Not
to
even
know,
that, it's just...
so no one asks.
My god, just imagine if instead of Tidus, it's just Zoolander. Like, he's just
That is
oblivious
really
and
all he
dumb.
can do.
We're going on
That's
an adventure now.
basically what he is.
He's
Oh
a,
my god, that
he's a
explains
male
his
model.
whole
I mean, you don't even wonder?
personality.
He's just a
Tidus
fucking
is
dumb.
Zoolander.
He's just like a
You really do
oblivious
come from
himbo.
a world
Riku was
where
nice
there's
to me.
no
We can
sin.
trust
Like
her.
they put Zoolander in like a video game. Like this was the fan fiction behind.
Riku was nice to me. We can trust her.
Straight up though.
She's just Riku. Don't look at her as an Albed. She's just Riku, you know? Oh god,
I think we run back there that way.
am I gonna do a bad Zoolander impression every time I speak for Titus
I
now?
think you are. Oh
At least
shit!
for-
I forgot I was almost dead. Oh, I need to escape. Oh
Right.
god! Please don't kill me! No, no, don't make me do the cutscene again! No, I'm so sorry! No!
What the fuck was that? Don't you get a turn? What the hell was that? What the hell was... They got 5 attacks in a row! What the hell was that?
That was me getting fucked over by Final Fantasy X, and I think I have to beat that fucking Albed thing again.
Let's find out.
Fuck. All over some stupid, like, let me go check if there's a chest over here real quick.
Alright, let me just say this. I think it is bullshit in any game where they imply that a significant amount of time has passed.
This is yep.
And you and they
I
don't
have to go
auto heal
beat
you.
The Albed thing again. We have to watch the cutscene again.
Perfect.
Cool. Awesome. Love this. And at least I know what to do this time. So I got that going for me.
What is it with game developers, particularly Japanese game developers, and not respecting their players? Like, why do they think not being able to skip cutscenes is okay? You know what I mean? Like, with all due respect, like, what logic do they have for, no, every time you play this game, you're gonna have to go through this cutscene?
Exactly, though.
It's like, have you ever thought of the possibility that some people just want to pick up a game and play it? You know what I mean? Like, what if it was like...
I'm escaping.
If it was like, oh hey, we're gonna
No, I'm beating you up now.
we're going out soon, let me play a little bit of Final Fantasy. Between loading it up and all the cutscenes, you only end up actually playing for like a minute or two.
And imagine as a kid, too, like, where you had your time almost controlled to how long you could play video games.
Exactly.
Take that!
Like, give us the option to skip the cutscenes. Is that, like, why is that so taboo? Let us pause the cutscenes, let us be able to skip them.
Fair. Oh, shit, they have Lulu. I mean, they have fucking Yuna. I hate this so much. Am I even broadcasting still?
Yeah, we're still broadcasting.
Do you let me skip you?
Stand back.
Do you hear me violently tapping X?
I hope that it'll skip.
Well, it's just like when you tap X, it makes the stuff scroll faster when they're talking, but the actual cutscenes in between are just like set. I am so mad.
Me too.
I'm really gonna have to beat this thing again over some fucking regular ass fiends that got the drop on me because I forgot to heal.
That was just stupid, their attack pattern. The fact they got to attack 5 times in a row? What the hell was that? You didn't even get a turn.
Yeah, no, sometimes it be like that. That's why you want to make sure that you never just, like, run out.
It's the kind of thing where, like, this would tempt me to stop playing. Like, I'd be like, dear Final Fantasy X, your boss fight against that giant robot thing was so unfun, and the cutscenes were so
No,
entertaining.
seriously, and that's why they fixed a lot of this kind of stuff in 10 too.
But you know what? No. I'm not letting any of these people off the hook. These fuckers re-released this game as a package deal in the modern era.
Oh no.
They repackaged this game in the modern era as a remaster or whatever, and they didn't bother to include the ability to skip cutscenes. They could have done it. They could have implemented it. Might have cost them some money or whatever, but they chose not to, and fuck them for that. In fact, why didn't they just add quality of life improvements in general? You know what I mean? Quality of life improvements in general. Like, I have an idea. What if, when you die against an enemy, you get the option to reload either the beginning of the battle or the or your last save point?
True.
What if after every boss fight they ask you if you want to save?
That would be. And you know what? They do take those kind of precautions after this game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that would have been nice if during the remake stage they actually did try to do that, you know?
Yeah, because you're remastering it. Here's my thing. My point of view is, okay, if this game came out in 2001, so judge it by the standards of games in 2001. But the re-release came out in modern times, so I'm judging it by the standards of modern times.
Fair, I think.
Yeah. And by the standards of modern times, this is terrible. This is so un-user-friendly. Like, you don't want the people playing your game not to have fun. We're not having fun. We're not enjoying this. This is a chore. We're not
This is fair.
We're not like, oh boy, we get to play more game. We get to fight him again. The first time was so much fun. I can't wait to fight him again. No, this is literally like, ugh.
Yeah. Not gonna lie.
It's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to save Sphere anymore.
It's like Sphere can go fuck themselves. I actually did that a couple of times as a kid because of that.
One minor aspect of good game design I noticed here was between the save point and the boss fight, there's an area where you can grind enemies. So in the off chance you were under-leveled, you could grind to get strong enough to beat it, so you wouldn't actually be soft-locked. What's it called? And also with a game like this, I should really have, like, several difficulties. I'm thinking a casual one, which just kind of allows more room for mistakes, and then a serious one where it's like decisions you make early on might mean not being able to beat the game. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you didn't collect every sphere? Well, chances are you're not going to be able to beat the final boss, so... Yeah, and again, I should tell you that up front, like, this is hardcore serious. We suggest you only play this as a new game plus once you know everything. This is for people who want to be badass.
True.
We've been playing for over an hour now, that's nice. Just 3 more to go.
At least.
It's too much room. Why didn't you just summon the dude?
I can't because the little, like, disruptor.
Oh yeah, that's right. The disruptor doesn't let you summon.
That's what I'm saying. I might not make it.
That's right. That's right.
Because Waka's the only person that can hit it.
That's right.
Oh good.
Wait, Riku can't hit him with a grenade?
They sealed their magic away too.
Oh, so when the disruptor's out, they can't use the mana beam. That's another way you defeat it. That's cool.
Okay, that would explain why it failed last time.
That would explain. Well, at least we got an explanation out of this playthrough.
Okay, so your best bet then is when that thing is out, wait for the mana beam to pass.
Yeah, and just keep on attacking its body.
Alright, tune in next time, babies.
Bye.
And we're back. Sorry, she slaps me like, what? Are we back yet?
Like, are we back? Like...
We were, I just forgot to announce it. I'm just like, oh, let's see it. I was invested. Let's see this beam fucking hit this guy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna kill him.
Like how funny it would be it misses entirely.
Oh wow, it didn't kill him. Well, I might even be able to get a, overdrive. Maybe. No.
Can you heal?
Lies I tell.
Here's a question, can you heal your Aeons?
No. I have to teach them Cure, and I don't have enough high potions to do that yet.
I see. Like I previously said, no one should trust Riku because her people literally just attacked you. Like I'm just saying, if you brought this chick into your group and her literal brother was behind the group of people trying to kidnap your person, wouldn't you assume?
You would think you would at least ask some questions.
Not even that, you would assume she was a spy. You would be like, she's totally working with them.
True. Because, I mean, she, like, even came under mysterious circumstances. At least I got an overkill in this time.
Does that give you more experience or something?
It gives you, like, better items, I think. I remember my sister telling me something. She kind of nerded out to me about it one time, but...
Was this recently or when you were kids?
When we were kids, so I can't remember the exact
Well, I was going to say, because
details.
when you're kids, there's a higher chance it was wrong.
No, my sister was rarely wrong about, like, the things she nerded out about.
I see.
Because she, like, read books and statistics and shit on it. So I believe her when she said, you know, like, those things is absolutely...
Well,
is probably still right on the money.
Because
my sister's always been really good at,
Why didn't you...
We knew you'd be upset.
like, learning
This.
facts
I can't
and
believe
being
it in
able
travel.
to, like, info
You're
dump
wrong.
about them.
But you outbid you...
You know what I mean?
Sin was...
And they're accurate, too.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh,
It's in,
That's
this
not-
fucking...
Yevon says that.
Cutscene
Can't you
again.
think?
Yep, you have to
What in-
watch the
what is
whole
sin-
thing.
You know what? I refuse.
Does it let me?
I'm not watching it.
you
I'm not
badmouth
watching it
Yevon.
either. I'm just talking
That
while
doesn't
I'm
mean
trying
we
to
should
get
do
past this
Nothing
conversation as fast as possible.
Nothing I...
You want? There might be a way.
Sin
I
will be
do
gone.
hate that. It's like these.
If we keep faith in...
it's
Why?
like these are like not even short
Will this move?
cutscenes. These are like fucking 5-minute
We're not... You...
cutscenes.
Wait.
Come on. I mean, getting... You guys got along fine.
That's different.
Well,
And
I
like I'm
probably know
cutting
even-
off their
I know
audio
because
too. Like imagine if, because the last
think of this
playthrough
as
I
an
let it just play out.
Let it... Give him time.
You've done...
All right.
You sure you know?
Oh my god. It is funny though because Kimari
Better
just
than
like
Kimari
hops
does.
on this shit and he's just like, I got this shit, bro. Like us fucking Ronso don't give a shit about the Yevon's teachings as far as
I
manga
hope
goes.
that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey,
We
not at
worship
all.
a mountain, yo.
Thank you.
Say, what
You
do
know,
you
we
think
did
of Riku?
talk throughout this
Me?
entire scene with
She's
Lulu and Titus like having a
Fun to
little
be with.
That all?
a little chit chat.
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem
Okay,
is?
so
She's just another
question.
Al Bhed to Waka.
This place is pretty underdeveloped. They get regularly
Walker's head is as
terrorized
hard as
by
a rock.
monsters and shit.
I bet it's because of Yevon, or
Who
you
the
know,
fuck
something like
pierced their
that.
ears?
Well, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, well.
Waka doesn't like the Albed because of his brother Chaku.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by Sin.
Oh, so he's
Killed
duly racist.
By my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Alright, I'm going to stop and
heal.
Hot. Sorry,
hot to heal.
Rob's showing me, like, things on his phone.
Yeah. I was looking at my phone because I didn't want to see a fucking cutscene again.
Well, it's over now.
I know, exactly. So now I'm just like...
I feel like that's an even distribution. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Just watched a boating accident unfold online.
Oh, no.
Some dickhead was trying to show off in his boat and crashed into another boat.
And I'm going to level them up before I even move to.
Dude, right now, Rob and Jess play Final Fantasy X. Wonder how many parts it's gonna be, because part 47 just dropped.
It's gonna be a lot.
Wouldn't surprise me if they'll be the first series to make triple digits.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely going to be. There's no way. Are we halfway done with the story?
No.
Exactly.
We are like, maybe like... almost half.
Okay, that makes about... alright.
Almost half, yeah, just about.
So I made a playlist that I made public with the world, and it's my sounds great. It was something like sounds great while high.
Yeah.
And there's 3 songs on it.
Alright, now I won't die. Even though I'm literally not gonna do what I did last time and go directly in the temple.
You know what the three songs on the Watch While High playlist are so far? The Simpsons theme song.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Go-Go song Vacation.
Vacation's all I ever wanted.
And the Mortal Kombat theme.
Yes.
Mortal dun 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 dun. Those are all great songs when you're fucking stoned.
Listen, any song that a marching band would do a cover of would be a great high song.
Yeah.
Home! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
Like Flight of the Bumblebee.
She is a guardian.
An Al-Bed? A guardian? Preposterous.
Stop being so damn racist.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
That's all
Very
one
well.
needs to be a guardian.
Well, actually, this is more akin to Judaism, huh?
I don't know. Religions are complicated, and I'm not here to draw analogies with this stupid game.
I mean, this game is meant to
will
make
hold
analogies.
you.
Well, I'm not gonna play. Tune in, and with that, tune in next time, baby. Bye.
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians. I haven't thanked you for your help earlier.
And we're back.
Thanks
How's
to
everyone
you,
doing? Good.
Hello.
I was able to bring
Everyone is
Lady
amazing.
Yuna here safely. You have my sincerest gratitude.
You're welcome, Grumble.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Grommel. That sounds like the name of an elf. You're my Grommel.
Let's see. Does the shell charge do better? Oops, wrong one. SOS shell. Nah, I'm go with my metal charge.
There you are,
Ugh,
Mr. Seymour and Lady Yuna.
the lady
I
that
couldn't
drank
be
too much
happier
Kool-Aid.
even if it was my own wedding. Now victims of sin will have something to be joyful about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
By yourself? Take a look.
I will be traveling north to tell. I am
you would.
indebted wherever they are to hold the ceremonies. Please send my best regard. Please send my best.
Oh yeah, Grumble.
Lord Seymour and Lady Yuna's... Lord Jiskel, rest his soul, would be pleased, I'm sure of it. Well, we have much to do before the ceremony. We are all going to be very busy. Well, we are all...
Lord Jiskel!
Oh, damn it.
A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
Damn it. I wanted to talk to everybody. Oh well. I was like, I'm not watching any more cutscenes. Wow, there's a lot of people in here.
Okay, now I'm back. I'm back in the thing. It was just all those cutscenes got me like
I should talk to everybody. Sometimes they give me items.
all those boring cutscenes like made me fall down a rabbit hole on my phone. But I'm back now. I was looking up that one video we watched the other day where it was that road rage incident of that car chasing after that dude on the bike, and I just had to look.
I should tell you guys, should go through all this. Okay. Seymour was born from woman and Guado.
You know what? I don't care. Don't care to know. Just,
Okay,
That's
thank
the honest
you.
answer. Hold back now.
Thank you. I knew it was right to talk to her. I was trying to talk to the dog.
I was trying. Woof. That's what it just said.
Thank you.
Woof.
I knew it was worth it to talk to people.
Buzz
Those
your
are some good
girlfriend.
items, elixirs
Woof.
and ethers. Because there's very few of them in the game and you can't buy them.
Why would the lady have... Why would the lady have such a thing?
It's like, is it really that big of a deal, bro? You live in a world of
This may
maggots.
well answer a few questions.
And racism.
True. And monsters.
A world full of monsters, and racism's all you got to pass the time.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me. a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I was not wise enough. He has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
Literally, you could have done it, coward.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
Waka literally gets his whole entire world wrecked.
It was so fun. There's this wrestler named Keith Lee, right? And there's a lot of memes going around about him. Keith Lee looks like the sort of guy who suddenly gets talkative if you bring up bird watching.
That's so funny.
Keith Lee looks like he'll softly chuckle at a newspaper and ask out loud what Garfield will do next. Keith Lee looks like the kind of guy that when something completely malfunctions and explodes, he just looks at it and says, well, that's peculiar.
Kimahri's up ahead.
Right. Shit, I should have saved.
Keith Lee looks like he knows the correct way to say Worcestershire sauce.
This can't be happening.
If he is truly at fault,
Keith Lee gives
it must
out
be done.
full-size candy bars on Halloween, but not after pretending to be out of candy first. Keith Lee looks like he signs the guest book when he visits a museum. Keith Lee looks like he says that is perplexing and rubs his chin when he doesn't understand something. Which is funny, because that one got retweeted by his girlfriend saying, I can't believe how accurate these tweets are. Keith Lee looks like the type to say how preposterous when someone tells him something crazy. And Keith Lee actually retweeted that and said accurate. Here's a picture of Keith Lee. Does he look like all that? Does he look like the kind of guy who would do all that?
Yes. Yes, he absolutely does.
Oh, I hear, Lady.
Keith Lee looks like the type of guy who would listen to you ramble for
just
minutes
like Lady Yunalesca
on end about how you can't do something and then counter with, except you can do it. Keith Lee looks like the type to put a napkin on his lap before eating.
Yeah, my made his prices permanently go up. What a fucking dick.
Keith Lee looks like the type of guy who doesn't agree with you, he concurs. Keith Lee looks like he prefers the book over the movie. Keith Lee looks like the type to say shucks when getting a compliment. Keith Lee looks like the kind of guy that says indubitably when answering your questions. It's funny because he's retweeting all of these, so I think that is great fan interaction. He's like, alright, you guys want a meme on me? Let's do it. People will be talking about me. Which is great. Keith Lee's just so fucking lovable. They should really, like, lean into that, make him a big, lovable character.
Seymour!
But butt face.
Please be
Seymour
silent.
butt face.
Lady Yuna
Please be
prays to the
silent.
faith.
Make me!
Those are fight words to a teenager.
For real.
Oh, look, zoom in like, oh no, it's about to go down. Titus is tough. Imagine if when he said make me, Seymour just walked over to him, put his hand under his chin, and then just kissed him.
I bet there's fan fiction.
And we'll talk about all that fan fiction next time, babies.
Yuna!
Bye.
But why?
Oh, back.
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What
I
of
should
it?
have really been watching that, shouldn't I have?
Lady Yuna, certainly you knew.
Oh,
of
really?
these
We couldn't
things,
trust
did
a
you
dude
not?
with devil horns whose Aeon was a fucking nightmare?
Well then, why have you come here?
Like, this is the
I
lamest attempt at a
came-
surprise villain ever.
I came to stop you.
I see.
These guys are terrible
Like,
at trusting.
shocking.
You came to punish me then.
Look at these dudes with their elf ears. What the fuck? Why do they have elf ears?
They're Guado.
Okay, that.
It's kind of their hair, face, head.
Oh yeah, so the Guado, that's right. I know you. I asked this and I don't remember. You told me. Are they just people or do they have powers?
They're just people.
What a
But they
pity.
have elf ears.
Yeah, they're like kind of like
Of course.
just like humans, except that they're just
Protect the
Elf
summoner
coded.
even at
They're
the
basically
cost of
elves.
Yeah,
one's life.
basically,
this
yeah.
Code
version
of the
elves.
Guardian. How
The
kind
pretty
of
humans.
gremlin. Like they got
Well,
these really long arms.
if you're
with these,
offering
like,
your
claws,
lives, I will have to take them.
like an armadillo.
Maester Seymour.
Oh, dude, if someone were to remake
I
this
trust
game,
They're
my
like an
guardians with my
armadillo
life.
personified.
Someone.
They are also my friends.
I know this
I
isn't
will
the
not
kind of
stand
game that
by
people
and watch
mod,
them
but
be
if someone
hurt.
were to, they should replace Seymour with
I will
David Bowie
fight you
from
too.
Labyrinth. Yuna, come with me.
All right.
That'd be great.
And whenever possible, include
Maester
actual
Seymour.
lines of dialogue from the movie.
So be it.
Yeah, we gotta fight Seymour.
You lied to me. You're a liar, Jess. You need to apologize right now.
What?
You said we're not even halfway done, but you're about to fight Seymour. We must be close to done.
No.
No, we have
Not
to be.
even a little bit.
He's what's it called? He's one of the big bads. I mean,
Alright, so you can't talk to the guy.
yeah, right, Jess. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. What? You're telling me, oh, we're gonna beat Seymour now, and then they're gonna drag the story out for the rest of for several hours, and we're gonna have to fight him again and again? That would be mundane,
That would be
repetitive,
stupid.
and unfun.
You may be a maester, but
And,
I
that,
will
and they're not
still
gonna do that.
fight.
We're having fun.
Your eyes, they burn
Watch.
with resolve.
You're gonna defeat him, and then Yuna's gonna do the smart thing and immediately send him.
Like, that was literally, like, the game personified of her pussy just, like, clamping shut like a clam. Like, she was just like, magic defense increased after you just literally said that creepy ass shit.
I bet Seymour doesn't have a cool move for Mario Lancelot or whatever.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met.
Oh, God, no.
Oh,
We
my
thought we got...
sincerest apologies.
Seymour!
Who talks to him? Why did we... It's like, oh cool, we're done with the cutscenes, we can get to the battle. Now the cutscenes are part of the fucking battle. Talk.
Yep.
Are you sure there's not a button to press to sit down and have a half-hour cup of tea with him? Because... oh, we're back to the action already. I just want more fucking cutscenes.
Alright, so I have to find a way to kill those guys. Magic? No. Don't kill me. No. Damn it. I guess I just keep on, like, hitting Seymour, I guess.
What's an auto potion? How's it different from a regular potion?
It just immediately they heal themselves. Okay, maybe I have to go at them with magic. Yeah, I think that's what I do.
Do they have infinite auto potions?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, it kind of forces you to figure out what to do.
No, it forces you to play a certain way.
Well, no, you got like maybe like 3 or 4 options depending.
Just the fact like these guys will auto heal. They can do it. Just the fact that it's like they can do a thing that you can't do. And I don't mean they have a unique attack. They can heal after you hit them. I'm like, oh cool, is that an ability I can unlock later? No. Just them. Just they do it. Because we gotta pad this fight out. Oh my god. Because that would be a super cool ability you can unlock. Like if you could do the red spheres, unlock the ability so that...
Like my Aeons are fucking useless right now.
Boy, I'm gonna have to fucking poop again. Cool. Someone should make a compilation every time I mention having to poop on a stream. Just make a compilation. Poop compilation.
Maybe I'll try stealing from Seymour next, see if he has any like cool like things that I could use.
You just steal fucking condoms. I was planning on getting one.
How do I do this?
You've never done this before? You did this game.
I did. I don't remember. I think I have to get rid of the goons. I'm gonna have to do that.
Don't you love this game?
To, like, beat these people.
Look at the bright side, Jess. You might have to sit through all these cutscenes, but you can take solace in the fact that this video is going to be demonetized because of the background music that you can't turn off.
So, I guess I'm just gonna go after the Guado Guardians. Hope that I can get them fast enough to kill them.
Final Fantasy is made by Ubisoft, right?
Let me see if I can... Keep you guys healthy with Yuna. You ain't got shit, so I'm gonna switch you out. Somebody might be able to do shit. Buffface almost got his overdrive, so that's good. Alright. So yeah, you go after the goons first. Like, I made this way more complicated than it needed to be.
you did 28 damage to him.
Hmm.
You did 1,028 damage, and he just healed himself for 1,000, so you did 28 damage to him.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit.
Like, what? Is that what you're supposed to do? Like, you're playing the game right?
Yeah.
It takes a bit like that?
Yep. Ooh, I learned a thing.
What's that?
Slicing dice. It's another overdrive.
And we'll talk about that next time, babies. Bye.
Bye.
And we're back.
Hello. Alright. Oh, and I can use my overdrive. Let's use Fire of Fury, because I feel like I'm catching on fire.
Go entertain the audience while I take a poop.
So we're fighting Seymour. Got this shit. Like, I just let you kill all my Aeons for no reason. Alright, now you're gonna summon your Aeon that I have to beat, of course, because, you know. Can you get another one too when you come back? So this is Anima. As you'll learn later on, this 20-year-old game that I'm totally gonna spoil right now is Seymour's mother.
Yuna! The
How
new
you
Aeon!
ask?
Oh, Faith, lend me strength.
Well, that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna have to keep on going at you, I might have to do this all over again and do it the better way. What do you got? That might help. Does not. Water. Ooh, water it does well. So, fire and water under you.
Seriously, they saw this Aeon and didn't immediately know this guy was a bad guy.
I mean, really.
You know what? The fact they trust Riku makes sense, because they trusted Seymour.
Like, they trust anybody. Like...
I take everyone at face value.
They really do. This guy's gonna take forever in me because I don't have my Aeons.
Oh, is that one of those attacks he inflicts directly to the player?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm in pain. I'm in pain with this long-ass fight. Just splash him
Guys,
all
overdrive too. That might kill me.
Bye! Just game over screen.
Like,
He
it
just
might
sucks
literally just be the game over screen, and I might have to go through that whole entire thing again.
Yeah, they're chill. They don't even care. They're like, you don't.
Like, it's got a demon
All that just to get punched!
Like, you need the Aeons for this overdrive to take the kill.
It's just like, there's just a demon that's just like, I will bring you untold suffering. Like, oh no, suck to this hell realm. Are you going to be bound by chains or have your skin ripped off? Or no, he just punches you a couple times. He slaps you.
Straight up, though. Alright, let's do this.
Oh yeah, the newest alpha tips dropped.
Hooray!
Alright, I got the Echo Bangle last time. I equipped it.
The newest alpha tips dropped.
Hooray!
It's called Smell Your Farts.
What?
That's the name of the newest alpha tips. And I'm leaving a pinned comment telling everyone to stink up that subscribe button.
No, I might actually just axe off buttons. Oh.
Third time be the charge then.
This is only this. That was the first time trying to beat him. I'm gonna have to try to get through this whole cutscene again.
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
I always hope that maybe I'll find some secret button that lets me skip the cutscenes. But there isn't one.
Yuna!
So annoying.
But why? We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What of it?
I'm hungry.
Lady Yuna.
Alright, well, you want to take a break and
Certainly
eat
you
after
knew
this,
of these things, did
after
you
you
not?
get to the next save point?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well then, why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me then.
Oh my god, the cutscene's still going. I just looked up.
Yup. Now that I know I need my Aeons to not be, like, dead by the time he pulls out his Aeon. It's like, and anybody
What
that
a
was watching
pity.
that scene.
Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour,
Oh, it's very
I
nice of
trust
you.
my guardians with my life. But they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
All right.
Maester Seymour!
So be it.
Okay, now I know how to beat him.
Just gonna fuck up his stupid ass protectors.
Right. First, let's talk to Seymour because,
You're...
I knew you were...
Alright, well, tune in next time, babies. Bye.
Bye.
And we're back.
At all.
This time we're gonna win this fight the right way.
Yeah. First I'm gonna steal all of Seymour's shit.
I feel like if they wanted to use the steal mechanic right, you should be stealing the items so now your opponent can't use them, you know what I mean? That'd be smart.
That would be smart. They're not smart. What the fuck is a Shremity?
Well, she's confused now, so...
I'm gonna be getting beat up for a bit while I do this. It's alright though.
Just gonna say, is there anyone who can even do more than 1,000 damage to one of these enemies right now? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna switch out for Orange for Jess. I mean for Buttface. He'd be able to hit a martyr.
Still nowhere near 1,000.
Who was it? It must have been Kamari then. Who else was that?
Right, well, I'm pretty sure one of them was one of them like an overdrive attack or something.
Oh yeah, it's because Buckface's overdrive is maxed out.
Well, in that case, he didn't immediately save, so he didn't immediately heal, so at least that damage is currently on him. If you do 800 damage, you'll have made progress.
I'm not really too worried about actually killing these guys right now. You know, because I'm gonna use Lulu to fuck them up.
Okay. What, she has attacks with everyone or something?
No, she just has higher, like, attacks. So yeah, I'm gonna take her Buttface again. Get his overdrive up. And I'm gonna switch out Riku for Lulu. I might not even have to use his overdrive.
Alright, you still got all your Aeons, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, then Seymour's your bitch now, you got him.
Exactly.
Like, just hit him with everything you fucking got at this point.
his overdrive is almost maxed out. I'm gonna keep him out.
Feel my...
Oh, here we go.
Second stage.
I'm doing good. Especially now that I have a grandson in, so I can take out my thought and have him the anima.
Yeah, he's gonna take it. You're gonna give your thought an enema. Is that what you're saying?
Seriously, nobody talks about animals, dick.
Yuna, the new Aeon.
Unleash that fury.
Yeah, I got stuck.
Oh, Faith, lend me strength.
What's a grand summon anyway?
It makes them get summoned with their overdrive skill.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that basically the equivalent to... So her overdrive is she could summon one of them with their overdrive?
Yeah.
Makes sense, that's right. Pain. He's just in pain. I'm immune to pain.
I'm immune to pain. Well, pain has instant kill.
Oh, that's what you're immune to, the fact that it's an instant kill.
Yeah.
So it just does damage.
Mm. Dang. Would have been nice if I would have been able to use my overdrive again, but he's gonna kill me with it.
Good night, Thors.
But he's almost done in. He's only got like 6,000 more damage.
Only 6,000 more damage.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because I'm like, wasn't there a time, like, not too long ago, where your attacks were only doing, like, 69 damage?
True.
Wait a minute, looking at this health bar, the yellow went up. Is the black his health, and the yellow is...
The yellow is his overdrive. The overdrive is an instant kill to your entire party if you don't have Aeon out.
Okay, I misunderstood
So that's
that.
what I'm going to be pulling out Ad-Rock for at the end there.
Yeah. I was looking at the yellow... I was mistaking
I can't kill it with this Aeon.
I was mistaking the yellow bar for a health bar.
Yeah. Okay. You got
That
third
power
stage,
that
bro?
defeated Anima, it will be mine.
Ugh. Oh, good. Thank you.
Yay. Maybe he's not as strong and smart as you think.
He's not.
Like, I'm assuming right now he must attack in like a, the attacks must be determined by, must be predetermined, like he probably always attacks in the same order or some shit. Or else,
really.
or else, why would he ever use a fire attack on the dude who gains from fire?
He does, like...
Like, see, he went
like,
from fire
it's
to
randomized, like, whatever, elemental attack he's using.
Yeah, that's stupid. It should be strategic. That actually have to make you think.
Yeah, it does.
Just saying the fact he just fucking...
Shit. No, no, no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no!
Well, this is perfect timing because our episode is just about over. Well, we're going to take a break and then we're going to come back and play some more games. Oh, it's actually perfect timing too. It's been exactly 2 hours. So we're halfway done, honey.
Ugh. So, how do I get out of...
All right.
I just have to level up, man.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, babies.
Sorry.
Thanks for tuning in, babies.
Yeah,
Tune in next
let me
time.
Just go.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
No doing anything. It's time to eat now. It's time to eat. Turn the game off. Let's eat. You're already at a save point. We're eating now.
I don't know how to turn off the broadcast.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? You're yelling.
Because I'm trying to tell you and you're not listening to me.